I love that. Being on the right path and having over 100,000 followers that see you as just an influencer, and maybe they want to be going in that direction based off of what you create, what you do. How would you influence them? How do you feel like you inspire them? What would you tell them if they want to follow someone like you?
Just be yourselves. Like, you see me and you see my content. Don't compare yourselves to me, you know? Yeah, I'm doing all these things, but I'm putting it out there because this is my portfolio, not yours.
Yeah.
Like, if you're interested in doing the things that I'm doing, like, start with making your account public and like building your identity, your own identity. Don't take that photo because I took it. Take that photo because it's your idea and you wanted to take it, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like people don't realize how beneficial social media can be in finding yourself and finding your own identity. Because it's a platform in which you can use to properly express yourself, which is something that people didn't have back in the day. They didn't have that privilege, you know? We have a lot of like really good things that we're taking for granted right now and right in front of us. Technology has advanced like no other, like no time before 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we have to be more grateful for the things that are in our presence right now.
Nice.
All right, I appreciate that. One of the things that is important as a content creator is brands, sponsorships. So I know we've been talking really deep, but big yourself up. Talk about it. What are some of the brands and some of the things, people and groups that you're working with, and how are you building your legacy right now?
Especially after Nike. That's just...
Yeah, talk. I know something bigger than Nike. Come on. Or just as big. Nike's big, just as big. Let's keep talking.
I actually worked with Nike again during the summertime. I traveled to LA for that shoot. Once again, I didn't really like make too much from it because they didn't pay for transportation. This is like another thing happened this summer. It's like a whole replay of what happened the first time with the Nike shoot. I'm like, people think that I'm balling. I'm not. I'm 22, like still investing in myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this summer I took on this Nike gig and I said, I'll pay for my own transportation. I put out like $600 for a flight. I stayed with a friend out there and everything. And I ended up like getting, like there was some problems with the hotel when I got there because I flew in the morning of the shoot once again. And then I was like stranded in the middle of LA. Damn. In like, what is it called? It's like Skids Row or whatever.
Yeah, I was just out there. Yeah.
So like,
shout out to LA, it was dope. Your 42nd don't got nothing on ours, but it was
so like the next morning on my socials, I'm posting myself like on set and stuff like that, but people don't realize the night before I was stranded without a hotel. And like I was like, I had to call my friend to come pick me up and everything. And then it was just like this whole thing and I was crying. I have a video on my phone of like a little memory for myself of me crying and having a panic attack. I was in the video, I'm literally like, you're gonna be okay, just breathe. You're gonna look back at this video and say you did this, you know, you did it once before, you could do it again. And this is like my most recent Nike shoot. And then as terms of like social media partnerships, I don't even know where to begin. I've worked with dozens of brands. But most recently, I started working with like travel companies or like jewelry or like makeup here and there, just things that resonate with my beliefs and what I want to promote. So I've had dozens of brands every single day reach out to me and they're like, would love to work with you. Nice. I don't answer right away. I do my research on that brand. Yeah, I'm like, where did you come from? What's your background? What does your products originate from? Does it follow along the lines of the things that I believe in? Because I'm not going to take on a partnership if it doesn't resonate with who I am as a person or anything like that. Like, I don't think I'll ever work with Shein. You know what I mean? Because of all these things going around about them working with like, you know what I mean? The entire thing that's going on with them. But it's like things like that. In terms of partnerships that like I recently worked with is like Our Bus. It's like the Greyhound that's on 42nd and it provides transportation and stuff like that. And I do like monthly trips with them and it's that's like awesome. A paid partnership. I also do things like I work with hotels, Airbnb experiences. I work with gyms. I landed a partnership recently with Lifetime
Nice.
Lifetime Gym. So I'm like one of the content creators, and I have a year membership with them. And I just like, the thing with like, what I care about with partnerships is that they care, and they care about me as much as I care about them.
Mm-hmm.
When Lifetime offered me this deal, they were like, we're not going to expect you to post. You post on your own time if you like how you're feeling that day. You know, they're not expecting.
That's different. Wow.
They're not. Yeah, they're not expecting me to post 5 times a month or this and that. They want me to.
Yo.
Like,
shout out to Lifetime on that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a different type of thinking.
Actually, seriously, yeah.
No, like brands and businesses like that is what I work with.
Mm-hmm.
People that like,
wow.
And if I work with a brand that requires certain deliverables from me, I'll work with you, of course. Like, if you respect my rate,